Hey guys, back with another video. First SuperCoach video of season 2019, not quite 2019 yet, but I've been looking forward to putting together a team just to experiment with structures, just to see SuperCoach relevant things again. Been looking forward to that. I don't have SuperCoach stats, so I just downloaded a team picker. I'm using the SuperCoach Elites team picker. It's got a brilliant layout and player selections fairly straightforward. I'll put the download link to the team picker in the description. Now, moving on to the team. Before I go through the team, I just want to say that most of these guys aren't locks. I've just been messing around with different structures, seeing which players fit in, and this is one I've come up with. Starting off in defense, Lachie Whitfield averaged just under 100. He's a bit of a wait and see for me. I want to see what role he plays with Zach Williams back in the side. I know Williams came back into the side during finals. I think it's a pretty good sign, even though it's a very, very small sample size. I think it's a pretty good sign that Whitfield played a couple of big games with Zach Williams back in the side. And the fact that those games were during the finals could also give us an indication of how he plays in big games. He'll still be a wait and see for me. I want to see whether he keeps that halfback role or pushes up into the midfield, but we'll see what happens. Conor Blakely, priced at an 85.1 average. I feel like there's a lot of potential for him to increase that average nicely with a spot in the midfield opening up because of Lachie Neale leaving. In the 2017 season, he put up some great scores as a midfielder. Between round 6 to 18, he turned up 9 times, the last 6 of those all being over 110, before he unfortunately dislocated his shoulder against the Giants, putting his season on ice. He could present great value in defense, priced at only 461k, knowing that he's capable of putting up scores like this. Zach Williams, priced at a discounted 407.8k, great value. He's shown he can put up some big scores, so he become the main distributor in the GWS defense. However, the consistency of those types of scores has been an issue. There's been some big scores and some fairly low scores that you wouldn't be happy with. He did his ACL in the 2018 preseason, came back in the first week of the finals and didn't miss a beat, absolutely dominated against Sydney, scored 117 SuperCoach points. So he's shown he can be that go-to guy coming out of the GWS defense. He presents great value and he's got a spot on my side. The rookies, not just in defense but in all lines, are pretty much placeholders. Most of them I won't go through. Sam Collins, great intercept marker, played a couple of great games with Freo in the 2016 season. I remember him getting a 120 plus against the Pies. Hopefully he can get some opportunities with the Suns because he definitely plays a Supercoach friendly game. Moving on to the midfield, Paddy Cripps had an unbelievable 2018 season. Polled 20 Brownlow votes in a 2-win Carlton side, so I think that says something about how good he is. Hopefully he can step up his game even more now that he's the captain of the side. Nat Fyfe, we know how good he is. With Lachie Neale gone, there might be a bit of added responsibility on him. At the same time, that might attract the attention of taggers, but even still, he's a target of most tags anyway. Dusty, priced at a 103.9 average, which we know he can do a whole lot more. Averaged 119 in 2017 and 108 the season before that. Maybe he was playing through injury, maybe he was just taking a back seat, but if he can get back to his best, he should be a very, very good selection at that price. Matt Crouch, priced at a 101.6 average. We know he can do a lot more than that. He's shown that he can consistently put up some great scores. He ended the season tunning up in the last 5 of 6 games, 4 of those tons being over 110. And Brad Crouch coming back, he didn't seem fazed at all by it in the 2017 season. From round 5 onwards was when Brad Crouch played with Matt on the side, and as you can see there, the scores were just phenomenal, really. He didn't seem fazed by it at all, so I think he'll be a great selection, and he presents great value for the potential that he has. Zach Merritt, priced at a 100.4 average, which, like Crouch and Martin, we know he can go a lot higher than that. From round 9 onwards, he missed the ton just twice and scored over 110 9 times. In 2017, he averaged 109. In 2016, he averaged 111. He definitely presents great value for his scoring potential. Dylan Shield going to Essendon is a factor, but it could open things up for Merritt a bit more, because the attention might be shifted over to Shield. Tom Liberatore fits the team structure, tackling machine, could be a good stepping stone over another rookie, or could even be a handy M9 if he can get back to his best. The rookies in the midfield right now are Bailey Smith, Brett Bewley, Charlie Constable, Nick Hind, and Luke Valenti. In the rucks, we got Brodie Grundy and Todd Goldstein. I feel like Grundy and Gawn's a little too much for the bank. Plus, Bruce going over to Melbourne has put the Bruce factor onto Gawn, so I feel like it's a wait and see there. Todd Goldstein had a great second half of the season, and hopefully he can continue that form over to this season. Brodie Grundy, he showed what he can do with Mason Cox in the side, and I feel like he can continue what he did in 2018. In the forward line, Paddy Dangerfield as a forward is a lock. Isaac Heaney, usually very reliable. Chad Wingard, definitely a wait and see on him. I definitely want to see how Hawthorn use him, but if he does get some mid-time, he could be a good selection. And Toby Green, he is injury prone. He is prone to suspensions as well, but right now he is great value. He's in my side for the time being. And the rookies at the moment are Will Setterfield, Josh Corbett, Matthew Parker, and Ben Cavara. So that is it for the side. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video.